everybody! I gotta do the pre-stream dance. Pre-stream dance. Pre-stream dance. Gotta do that pre-stream dance. Stream dance. Pre-stream dance. Gotta do that pre-stream dance. Hello. How's it going, everyone? My name is Hedgehog. I'm here with Adra right now.
Hello.
Hello. We're gonna play some Magic. Let me say hello to everybody tonight. We've got hello Rosariana. Hello Rose. Hello Costabile. You seem new here. Welcome. Hello Adra.
Hello.
Hello. Hello Claude. Hello Gerbil. Hello no username. It's time to get funky. Now it's time to get funky. Funky, funky, funky. That's an old song now. Oh my. All right.
Old? How old is it?
I remember being around when I
old.
was a kid. Like I remember being like 6 and learning that dance in gym class.
Yeah. Now I feel old.
Yeah, I do too. Did you know that a flashcard cut in half and a pen cost approximately 5,000% less than a Black Lotus does, and yet it is exactly as effective?
I mean, yeah, but also Black Lotus.
You're not wrong. This post brought to you by the TCG Piracy Gang. See, that's why I play online. I mean, I guess I have spent a little bit of money on Arena, but like I can not spend a cent and still do just as well as somebody who spent $1 million in this game.
Like me.
Like you! Alright, so I have never played a multiplayer game before. We're gonna challenge Adra to a duel. Best of one, we'll do a coin flip. Let's challenge. Let's challenge Adra. Adra's gonna help me.
Yeah.
Adra is gonna help me show you all how to play. So Rose, the joke is that we're gonna use my cat deck. The joke is that basically a lot of people can just write down what the card does on a flashcard and say it's the card, and you could play with it. And Black Lotus is one of the most expensive Magic games. Oh, you use that guy? Do you have a blue deck? Do you have a combo blue deck?
Color. It's 5 color. It's 5 color value.
It's 5 color. Okay.
It's 5 color, 100 cards.
Jesus Christ, it really is. Well, I have my cats. I guess I'm going first. All right, so in Magic, how it works is you have cards, obviously. You have monster cards, you have spell cards, and you have land cards. The land cards are what you use to summon all the other cards. You can see there's the little value on them with the sun and the 1, and that is what you need to summon them. So right now I can play the Flames card, and then my turn ends, because I can't do anything else. The game is louder than me? Oh, let me turn it down.
How dare you?
Is that better, guys? Hey, Charlie Spur, welcome. Oh, ooh, you've even put yourself behind. Ooh.
How is this behind?
Well,
I just didn't have to pay life.
I mean, I guess, but you know.
Especially since I have this.
Oh my.
It's a 3/1 that is equal to your 3/1, but does more stuff.
Wow, interesting. Okay. We're gonna play this little boy.
Hey.
There he is. He's my boy.
Charm Stray.
I don't think you're gonna defend with.
I'm not. Your life is a resource, and if you're not spending it, then what are you doing?
Very fair. So obviously we both have the little point values. Hey, congratulations, Charlie Spur. Congrats on the job. Fantastic. Glad to have you here, man. Okay, yeah, I've turned the game sound down, so it should be good now. Oh, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do. I think it's this card I just drew, so...
Okay.
I want you and you.
Are you gonna summon something crazy?
I'm gonna play a bunch of somethings if I can.
So, for everybody out there, my deck essentially is just all cats. That's how I make decks. I just make them all cat. I just make them all one type, and then I make a deck based on that and try to find synergies. Hedge, I should introduce you to Faria and then beat you at it on stream. What's Faria?
Have this double strike Vigilance Trample.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And this Fertilid.
Oh my god. Alright. 2 1/1 counters on it. Remove 1/1. Okay.
I get to go search for land, you know, because I need mana.
Yeah, yeah. That's probably something you need to do. Alright, let's see. Let's
Oh no.
do this, boy.
Okay.
As you can see, my cats synergize very well together. Oh, you're gonna... No, that's trample. That's not reach.
It is a good thing you didn't attack with that 3-1 though, because double strike.
Yeah.
I have to remember what all these cards do now.
It's a neat Shishiji. Cool. I'll have to check it out. We don't sell it at the store I work at, but yeah. So for those of you unaware, I work at a card and game shop and a comic shop. So basically, most of my job is selling Magic cards.
I have this Knight of Autumn.
Okay, interesting.
And this Wayward Swordtooth.
Oh. Ooh. You know?
That's a 4/4? Ew. No.
You know, I'm not.
Oh, and I have the City's Blessing. Cool.
I'm not a fan of this card, so we're gonna just get rid of it.
Aww.
Yeah, I know.
Like
Hey,
my
Nick Nagelis,
dinosaur.
welcome.
Oh, I should have saved my Knight of Autumn. Damn it.
Okay, what are we gonna do? We are gonna attack with the Pride Sovereign and with the Key. I used to be big into Magic until I realized I was spending way too much money. Very fair. Yeah, that's why I play online.
Yeah, that's fine.
No username
Yeah.
said. Ooh,
I-
yeah, we want to
so-
do you first, and then I'm gonna.
Funnily
gonna
enough.
lose him.
I did the math on how much money I've spent on cards and stuff. It's almost hit 5 digits.
Wow, that is ridiculous. Yeah, again, that's why I play on Arena, so I'm not spending all that money, and it's just much easier because then I can just see all the cards laid out, and I don't have to organize it, and I don't have to do as much math. Let's see, who was it that just said? Someone just said that no username said they just beat the main game for Arkham City. I love the Arkham games. Arkham Asylum's a great game. I haven't finished City. I own it, but I haven't finished it. But I did finish Arkham. I see. I see. I see how it is. I see how it is.
You see how it is?
I see how it is.
Ow.
Take that. Like I said, half a flashcard and a pen works just as well.
Give me my dinosaur back.
Oh. Also, it'd be nice game if you'd give me a little more mana. Oh.
That's why you run all of the mana acceleration you can.
Oh no. Oh no. Nah. You can do your 2 piddly. Hey, there we go. All right. So, well, in that case, actually, hold on, let's save this. We're gonna do this. And
all right.
then...
And vigilance?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it rocks. I love Kiara. Kahira, however it is. Yeah, I definitely want to save this card. Okay. only 7 more turns and you'll be dead!
That's assuming that you can actually kill him.
The Arkham games are great except Arkham Knight. We do not talk about Arkham Knight. Yeah, from what I've heard, that one's not the best. I haven't played the Arkham games on the channel. I probably should at some point. They're very good games. I like Arkham Asylum, I think, a little better than Arkham City. Just because I like the atmosphere of it. But... Nightmare Dinosaur?
Yep.
What?
With Minache. And it deals with Minache stuff.
Oh, man.
Is that...
Oh, that. Whoa, that.
Yep.
I'm not a fan of that.
Good.
I'm not a
You're not supposed to be.
Fan of that at all. Oh my god. Okay. Well, let's see. Just gonna take that and then. this?
Uh,
Oh, don't tell me you have something to work against it. Come on, don't tell me this.
I mean, I don't, but that's fine.
Cool.
Attacking with the 2/2 again, I see.
Yes.
Well, how about I make it a 1?
No! And I don't even have any of my other, like, 4 cards that do the same thing. Oh, Hedge.
Oh, what do you think?
Question. Before I binge ED Valley this summer, is there anything I should know beforehand? Trigger warnings, etc. Not that I'm aware of. I've done worse stuff in ED Valley. ED Valley, I think... I mean, Adria, you've read ED Valley. Is there anything particularly triggering about it?
I mean, existential horror.
Yeah, I guess existential horror. But that's like... It's a cosmic horror work. That's in all of them. That's kind of the point of them. Oh my god, what are you
Okay, so how about I get another,
What?
which then fights your 3.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to die.
6.
Oh my
Nope.
god. Why have you not, like, destroyed me yet? Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Also, don't forget, I just have this 8/8 in my pocket.
Oh my god, you do. Fuck. I'm fucked, dude. I'm gonna... Usually I'd quit at this point. I'm gonna keep playing just because it's you and I'm not gonna be a pussy, but... yeah,
Fair.
so...
Oh,
ED Valley, it started out as a series of unconnected short stories that I was just... Oh my fucking god. That... Oh, I have to discard a card now?
yep, and if it's not a... If it's a... Oh, yeah. Also, 8/8.
Yeah, I know. Okay, just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me.
Would you like for me to play my mono blue aggressive?
I hate blue.
It's specifically aggressive all creatures.
Aggressive all creatures with a blue deck?
Yes.
Alright, we'll try that. We'll try that. Anyway, before we start the next game though, so yeah, ED Valley started as a series of unconnected short stories that I just ended up deciding to set in the same town, and then of course because my brain loves to connect everything together, it eventually became a whole thing. So the first couple of stories are rather disconnected. The audio quality on the first couple is a little bit low because it was recorded just when I was starting out. Specifically, I mean in the delivery more so than the audio quality. If it bugs you at the beginning, it quickly gets better, but if it's that big of a hurdle, I've got written text versions of all the stories in the description, so you can always go read those instead if I'm annoying. But yeah, no, I hope you like it. Yeah, no, like Claude said, like some unreality stuff, not a ton besides that. Alright, we will do one more round with you, and then I think I am gonna kick you out so that
That's fair. I would kick me out too.
so that I can interact a little with the chat, and I can, because I'm trying to grind points to get a Shiba Inu pet thing. Yeah. I'm almost there. And I can't on multiplayer matches because that would be cheating. Do we turn this stream into another discussion on writing? And no, I'm fine with audio. Cool. I'd love to turn this stream into another discussion on writing. I'm always down for that.
Yeah, hold on. I looked at the deck and went, oh, this is actually legitimate right now. So. Oi, why didn't you? There we go. It's been so long since I've played Arena.
Hey, there's 10 people watching. Hi, 10 people.
Hey, magic.
Magic!
Magic.
Ask questions. I have answers.
And I might also have answers.
Adrian might also have answers.
If it's magic, yes, I will.
Doesn't have to be about magic, though. It can be about anything. I have you read All the Wrong Questions, a series of unfortunate events prequel? I read a little bit of the first book. Let me switch my deck out. We're gonna go with this one. I read a little bit of it when it first came out. I haven't read any of it though. I just never really got around to it. I also think it was good, but like, it's never gonna quite be like, this is not a good hand. It's never gonna quite be like, you know, a fucking series of unfortunate events good. What's the best blood type?
Oh, negative. Fight me.
I mean, I'm B positive, so that one. Ooh, this is really aggressive. Wow. I mean, you're probably gonna beat me again, but any blood is good blood. Oh, cool, my message got eaten. I'm sorry, Claude. I'm sorry your message got eaten. I haven't used this deck a lot, so... Hold on, okay.
Oh.
It's not
I think I like what you're doing.
It's not what you think it is. I'm not doing the meta deck. I hate that fucking meta deck.
Yeah, again, I have no... I see a Soul Warden and I get happy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So this is now a 2/3.
Ooh. I can't even block any of these boys. That's not fun.
Like I said, mono blue aggro.
That's not fun at all. Alright, we're gonna play... you!
Oh!
It's an angel deck!
Oh. I see.
You sound kind of disappointed. O negative is the disadvantage of being disease vulnerable. That's fair. YouTube hates this chat in particular. Yeah, it really does. It doesn't have fun. Alright, I can block at least one of these guys this turn.
Are you certain about that?
Yes. No, you're bluffing. You're bluffing.
Reading the card explains
shit!
card.
Fuck! It's okay. Oh, fuck me. Alright, let's see. What do I want to do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna draw. Thanks. That was really helpful. Foretell.
Oh, secret tech.
I don't know why your messages keep getting eaten, Claude. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Also, that last ability can be activated at any time, so it just keeps getting counters and more instances of when it deals combo damage to a player drop.
Oh my god.
It's very good.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
Are you gonna kill it?
I'm gonna...
Ooh, it's a treasure. Thank you.
Yeah, it's alright. It gives you treasure, I guess. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this again. I have a lot of these.
Fair enough.
No attacks. Claude, just censor it. Just don't hurt the stone. Oh. Jesus Christ, you are way better at this game than I am. You have so many cards I haven't even seen before. Oh, God.
Oh, not yet.
I can't even do anything. I should have used this deck because it's a very late game deck.
Target with ban relation. Okay.
I don't have one with mana value to roll, unfortunately. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not about to talk about Hearthstone in this chat. We only discuss quality card games.
Like Magic.
Like Magic. Oh, come on. God, you beat me again.
You can block, Hedgehog.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to. Because I've got nothing otherwise.
I mean, fair.
Alright. That deck's supposed to work better than that. It didn't that time. I always get cucked, though, because I never get good draws. And I know part of that's because my deck construction isn't good, but, like, I never get good draws. Alright! Well, thank you, AJ, for playing with me. We're gonna play
No problem.
some...
If you ever want to get your ass beat again, you know where to find me.
Of course I do. I will get better, and I will then challenge you once more, my sensei.
Fair enough. And if you ever want help with magic stuff, you also know where to find me.
Thank you,
I'm
you.
More than willing to help you build a deck.
Thank you. Have a great night, Adra. Or at least stay in the chat, whatever you want to do. Have fun.
Thanks for having me. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright. Miceman was saying that he was going to join me, or at least he downloaded Arena too, but he's now offline, so who the fuck knows what he's doing. So hi guys, hi Red X Phones. So I have a goal tonight. My goal is oh, that was the wrong thing. What am I doing? My goal tonight is to get enough gold coins to get the boy. Our goal is to get the boy tonight. We're almost there. We just need a couple more coins, and then we will get the boy. I should probably show my cursor for this stream. That might be helpful. Usually I don't because I think it's annoying, but we're gonna capture the cursor. Cool. Okay, awesome. Are there any Sea Slug cards? Yeah, so part of the reason I'm so cynical about TCGs is that I just got burned so bad by Hearthstone. Screw Hearthstone. So I'm very tuned to the flaws of the genre because it has all of them. Hey, that's very fair. I've heard some good things about Hearthstone. I've heard some bad things about Hearthstone. It's by Blizzard, so I never played Hearthstone. I did play Gwent, which was fun for a while until you realize that Nilfgaard is just better than all of the other factions. I also didn't like how in Gwent, you couldn't like mix and match factions. You just had to go with one for a deck, which was unfortunate because I really like mixing and matching cards. Twitter's currently being run by a bunch of brain dead bots, and I can't chat with people like a normal person anymore. I'm so sorry, Red X Phones. All right, Gerbil asked if there are any Sea Slug cards. Let's see. We're gonna open up a random ass deck. This is not a deck I made. This is one I got from the game. Oh, they made this a little bit better. I haven't turned this on in a couple days. Okay, we're gonna go Sea Slug. No, I'm sorry, Gerbil. I don't have any Sea Slugs. There's a card called Taxrill the Corrosive. It's kind of like that. Favorite character from a series of unfortunate events. I'm partial to a few. I mean, my favorite character is absolutely undoubtedly Carmelita Spatz. I think she's incredibly annoying and is very fun to play. Or would be fun to play, rather. She's just fun. She's fun. As far as my favorite of the heroes go, I think when I was a kid, I was very much a fan of Violet. As I've grown older, I've liked Klaus better, but Hedgehog loves her because Hedgehog supports bullying. Very fair. I do support bullying. All kids should get bullied. You filthy rotten cake sniffers! Exactly. All right, what deck should I play with, guys? We're gonna be playing Explorer mode, I think, just because. I mean, I guess we could do Historic too. Historic play. We weren't ranked though. We can go Historic. So these are my 4 decks. I can always make a deck tonight too, but at a certain point, the single player content was the only thing that was fun, so take that how you will. Fair enough. Hey, and that's one thing that I think Arena's missing that I wish it had. I wish it had some single player content because there were past Magic games that are still available on Steam that had single player campaigns, and I always think those are kind of fun. I like playing games against AIs to unlock stuff or to do stuff. It's pretty fun. The new Yu-Gi-Oh! Online format that is, I think, might be made in some of the same maybe the same engine that Arena is, because they play very similarly and handle very similarly. They have a lot of that, and it's a shame that Arena doesn't. Because Magic has such a rich lore that it'd be cool if they got it. Feria? Oh, so it is online. Okay. I might check it out then, for sure. It has that. Cool. I would love that. Alright guys, I've got my ankles deck, which is angels. I've got this as my asshole, which is cats. I've got this ain't no Omega verse, which is wolves, and I've got menstruation sensation, which is vampires. Which one should I use for this next match, do y'all think? I have to wait for the chat to catch up. Let's see, what should I talk about? Vampire Gang? Dribble says vampires. My vampire, Dribble, you'd like my vampire deck. It's a Trixie deck. Werewolf says Adra. I got 2 for vampires. What a collection of names. Part of my favorite part of making decks is naming them dumb things. All right, everyone wants vampires. We're gonna go vampires. So this is largely from, I hate how you know what the Omegaverse is. I watched Lindsay Ellis. Of course I know what the Omegaverse is. The Omegaverse was such a shit show, man. Someday on the Road to Reading Hour, I'm gonna get Mice Man to read some Omegaverse with me, and we're both gonna sob. All right, vampires. Let's do this shit. Everybody loves a great comeback story. Never give up. Was? Oh, did I say was instead of what the Omegaverse is? Yeah, no, I know it's still ongoing. I know it's still happening constantly. I misspoke, Claude. I misspoke. I very much misspoke. Gotta adjust this mic so I can see. Alright. Come on, somebody match with me. It's Saturday night. I know all you nerds are on here. You don't know what the difference between is and was? I thought you were an English major. I do, I just misspoke. Oh shit, this is a really bad hand. That's much better. Okay, we're gonna get rid of one of the Voldaren slingers. Voldaren Stinger. I never know how to pronounce these card names. Alright, you misspoke on the internet. You are doomed. Shit, you're right. That's why I don't speak on the internet. Alright. Cool. Ooh, that's some nice card backs this person has. What kind of deck do you have? At least it's not blue. Oh, nice. Alright. Cool, so I know my third turn. She's only an Eldritch Horror sent from horrors under to our feeble mind. She makes mistakes. You're right. God, I can't be omnipotent as well as all-powerful. That's too overpowered. Oh, you've got blues. I hate blue decks. They suck. They're for tryhards. Adra primarily plays with blue decks. Thanks. Thanks. No, I'm gonna attack with this, see what happens. I mean, you're not wrong. Will it gain 6 life points? Oh, okay, it just does nothing. I just wanted to see. But you don't have to say it. Alright, alright. Vampire time. Hell yeah. Send that message. What message? Adra, what happened? Whenever a creature enters your battlefield, you gain 1 life. I see what your plan is. You have something to do with life gains. You have something to do with ridiculous life gains. Alright, cool. Thanks for the shock. Now I get bonus health, or bonus on this person. Hell yeah. Let's go. Boom. Attacking with a 0-power creature. Send that message! I see. I'm not dead yet, bitch. Okay. That's fine. Could be worse. Could be far worse. You're just gonna lose more life, and then I'm gonna attack you again. And now I'm gonna keep gaining points in this guy. Okay, so this guy can tap people. Interesting. So I'm gonna get tapped. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So this person works mostly when you... I didn't hear no bell, so the negative attack creature. So this mostly works when you, after you attack. So I'm gonna make this person think that I'm gonna use a thing, but I'm not. And then we're gonna play this card. So now, all my other vampires get +1/+1. Attention all Magic the Gathering players, Hedgehog needs your help to defeat her vampires. All she needs is your credit card number, the 3 digits on the back, and the expiration date and year. Put all that here. Donate me. And my vampire, every time you donate, my vampires will gain +1/+1. You are the vampire socialites. Draw 2 cards. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. This person has a lot of land and very little monsters. Either they got a shit hand, or they're about to just bring the whoop ass down on me, and I'm scared. Then again, I'm also only in bronze rank, so they might just not know what the fuck they're doing. They are using some cards I've never seen before, though, so I can't imagine they don't know what they're doing. And also, they're taking fucking forever to make their turn. But yeah, so let's see. Let's do... Oh. Focus initiative. His base current toughness 5/5 until end of turn. Interesting. Interdasting. Okay. I don't know what that's gonna do for you. Yeah, because you don't have the cards to do it this turn. Would you care for a slice of whoop ass? So how does the vampire deck work? So essentially how the vampire deck works is that it works by doing damage to my opponents to basically power up my vampires. I have a lot of tricks like Sizzling Barrage that let me make tricksy moves that allow a lot of my vampires that are lower power to get rid of enemy monsters and make pathways for other monsters to attack. But the deck basically works by having a lot of shocks, having a lot of stuff that will get rid of enemy monsters or life points so that my vampires can gain power or abilities. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I kind of figured that was gonna happen. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna confuse them. Well, rather not confuse them, but we're gonna pull some shit. Who's your favorite Guardian the Boat Alert you'll never had, unofficial or official? I fucking love Monty. Monty's awesome. Monty makes me happy. Montgomery is my favorite. Okay. I mean, what we're gonna do now is I want to keep my vampire socialite. So we're gonna... Actually, I'd rather keep the vampire spawns. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna... Boom, get rid of him. Alright. Olaf is the best guardian though, since he causes the most entertainment to occur. That's very fair. That is very fair. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Alright, let's see what they do. Based, Monty was the best. It's a shame he suffered a toxic end, if you get me. Yeah, that was a bit of a shame. Disregarding, regarding spoilers, I shan't tell, but, unfortunately, friend, I think you might be dead this turn. I don't think you got your shit out quick enough. You can't kill me this turn. The game is louder than me again? Okay, somehow. I'll turn myself up then, because I have it very quiet. Here, is that better? I moved my mic a little bit away, that might explain it. Alright. Time to die! Yeah, you used all your land cards, so there's nothing you can do, really. GG, friend. Woo! I did it. I did it. Hey, I made it up to silvers. Nice. I've made it to gold before. I'm not terrible at magic. I'm just not as good as Aedra is. That was also a pretty easy match though. They didn't really put up much of a fight. Awesome. I'm almost there. Hog good at games? Hoggers. Wait, what the fuck? She won a game? Yes! I've been playing Magic since I was 13. I hope I know at least a little bit about it. Alright. We're almost there. We've almost got the sheep. We want the sheep, guys. We want the sheep. Can I get some sheeps in the chat? Sheep, 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 sheep. I also want this other ball so I can unlock an avatar. I think I was going for him because he looks pretty cool. I should probably go for the Catman because that will fit my cat deck, but I'm not. Sheep, 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 sheep. Thank you, everybody. All right. Now, let's see. What are we going to play next? It'd be fun to do some events tonight. But I want to get my thing first, and then, because usually they cost money. I'm not that good. You're better than me, Aedra, and that's what matters, really. I heard Aedra say he wants to see my wolves. So these aren't werewolves. These are just wolves. I made a deck that's just wolves. I probably won't win. It's not particularly good. I'm still kind of working on it, but we'll play with it. Because I decided to make a wolf deck because Midnight Hunt came out and I saw the werewolf cards and I'm like, yeah, but I just want regular wolves. So I made a deck with regular wolves. Oh, did I not do a ranked match? Ah, shit, I forgot to do a ranked match. Back to your literary discussion. Who's your least favorite character from Lemony Snicket's universe? Ooh, that's a tough question. Honestly, I like most of them. I can't think of one off the top of my head that, I mean, yeah, that's my least favorite. I hate a lot of them, but that's because you're designed to hate them. I don't really dislike any of the characters. Okay. I mean, then again, it's been ages since I've last read a series of unfortunate events, but you know. I like how vampires work in this game more than the vampire deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! In Yu-Gi-Oh! They work by having you pay life points, so you're sucking your blood instead of your opponent's. Also, they're themed around taking control of the opponent's monsters, playing up the mind control stuff. That's fair, and yeah, I agree. That's not the coolest thing about vampires. No, yeah, vampires in Magic are very, very much about, when your opponent takes damage or whatever, you gain something from it. Because it's essentially the vampire taking advantage of their pain. So this Pack Song Pup is just gonna gain +1/+1 every combat encounter, or every combat turn, which is great. And then if it ends up dying, I'm gonna gain life equal to what it ended with. And I have 2 of them. We're just gonna take that. Poe's kind of stupid. The elders of VT are so bad, Jerome literally couldn't argue at all. That's very fair. I think they were all really designed that way though, which is, they all kind of make a point with that. Alright, boom boom, now I suddenly have 2/2/2 creatures. And then we can use these cards to get us out of trouble if we run into it, and this one. Because next turn I'll be able to play both of them in one turn if I need to. I can also use Tomoyo's Safekeeping. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. That kind of blows. No blocks. Just do it. Hi, Gabriel, welcome. I am not getting any monsters. Okay, that is fine. We're gonna no attack. And my turn. We're gonna try to goad them into attacking me. We'll see if that works out for me. They probably won't because I have all of my land cards and don't need any more land cards at the moment. I need a monster card. And he's dead. Great, that's another sure strike. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go to combat. We're gonna see if we can get rid of this guy too. We're gonna see if we can get rid of this guy too. Basically, everything... Ah, didn't fall for it. Rip. Now we're gonna take some damage this turn. That's alright. Basically everything between book 2 and the final book is a blur. I remember reading books 4 and 5 the most. The Miserable Mill and The Austere Academy were my favorites as a kid. I often listened to them on book on CD. So I very much loved listening to Lemony Snicket himself read the books. Oh, come on, man. I liked him more than Tim Curry when I was a kid. Fuck, man. I have so many wolves, but I'm not getting any of them. Shit. Alright, well, I can last one more turn at least. The Miserable Mill was great, yeah. And then as I got older, I came to like Tim Curry's better, obviously. I mean, not better, but I came to appreciate Tim Curry because Tim Curry is just smashing. I wonder why the Academy was your favorite. I liked Carmelita Spatz, obviously, and I liked the principal. I thought he was funny. All right, we've got a fearless pup, I guess. Great. Thanks. Great. Thanks. Okay. Deploy the pupper! Deploy the pupper. I like puppers. But yeah, I guess now is probably a good time to talk about some updates on stuff because obviously I haven't uploaded to the new channel a while. I haven't really uploaded to the main channel a while. It's because I've been working on the Higurashi video for the last month and a half, and it's still probably going to be another 2 weeks before it's actually out. I had to enlist Claude to help me edit it because it's so fucking big. But it's going to be incredible. I think it's going to be the best thing I have ever done. I'm very excited to show all of you. That. Let's do that. And he's dead. Cool. Great. Thanks. No attacks. I have no monsters. I have no monsters. Yeah, it's going well, says Claude. It's going very well. I'm very excited. Claude has done a great job editing already. He's got some fun outtakes that I'm excited to share with all of you, which would be great. It's mostly just Dragon and Jax, because that was the main thing he edited. Their scene. So I'm excited to show you. Anyway, I can't wait for the outtakes videos to get more views than the actual thing. Very fair. You're probably correct, but hopefully the outtakes video will draw some people to the actual video. Who's worse? You can make yourself stronger though. Oh, but I have first strike, so it doesn't matter. Hello? You gonna let me play my card? You gonna let me play my card? I don't get the problem is. Just draw the monsters. It's easy. Thanks. You know, why didn't I think of that, Gerbil? Why didn't I think of that? But no, I'm excited for the Higurashi video. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, on my second channel, I am uploading soon, very soon. There's another wolf. I am uploading very soon a video that is entirely about the first chapter of Higurashi When They Cry, which is a sound novel from 07th Mod. Not 07th Mod. God. From Ryukushi 07 and his studio. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name. I'm very tired. But yeah, no, it's basically a horror thriller visual novel, and the video is geared towards people who have never played or seen Higurashi before. So most of it, I'm gonna be honest, is just a go over of the events of chapter 1 with some added voice acting segments to it, because the Higurashi does not have any English voice acting, so I decided to add some. Yeah, that's not gonna help me. That's not gonna help me. That's not gonna help me. When They Cry is not some anime, so it was a visual novel that got turned into an anime. It's one of the most famous visual novels, which is why it got turned into an anime. It was first done. God, I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm fucked now. GG, man. It was first made in 2002. So it's been around for ages, and it's kind of one of the first examples of a visual novel that's not a dating sim. I mean, obviously there were some before it, but Higurashi is kind of the big one, because obviously there are some, most of the cast are female characters, but there aren't any like roots with any of them. There's no romance or anything. It's about solving a mystery. I don't have any immediate book topics right now, Rose, but yeah, so Higurashi is a really, really interesting story, because and I'll talk more about this in the video itself, but it does such a good job at essentially pulling you into the narrative by making you experience the things the characters are experiencing. So like, at one point, a couple of chapters in, one character is going crazy, is literally being driven insane, and you at the same time feel like you are insane because there's so much stuff being thrown at you. There's so many like possibilities as to, you know, who committed the crimes that are present in the story, and you know who did it and what's going on, and you feel so torn between two sides of you know the story that you feel like you're going insane, and everybody around the main character starts acting strange and weird, and it really does a really good job at just making you feel like you are absolutely nuts, and that's one of its strongest points, I think. We're gonna do, I don't want to play, I want to ranked, because that will help me not be bad. I'm gonna show you how the cat deck's actually supposed to work. But yeah, it's a really great story, and I'm excited because it provides some opportunities for everyone to do some really great voice acting. By really great voice acting, I mean everybody gets to go crazy once. Everybody gets to go crazy. I get to go crazy. Dragon gets to go crazy. Alamis gets to go crazy. We get to go crazy. We get to go stupid. We get to go crazy, go stupid. I feel like Higurashi is to horror what Danganronpa is a whole murder mystery thing. Yeah, it's essentially like that. It is a straight up visual novel, so it doesn't have any gameplay elements like Danganronpa does. Ooh, Black Lotus plant. But you get the distinct feeling that Danganronpa definitely took a little bit of influence from Higurashi. Higurashi starts off more as a horror and kind of becomes a murder mystery as it goes on, as you start kind of glimpsing behind the scenes and start seeing some of the stuff that's actually going on behind the scenes. Soul Lord, whatever. Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, it's it's just good. It's just good. I'm excited to share with you all. I always feel like... But can you spell the word knife? Exactly. But I always feel like, what was I even saying? I don't know, dude. I don't know anymore. I'm being too distracted by too many things. People are talking in the chat. Give me 1 second. Let me do this turn and I will respond to all of you. To be fair, Danganronpa's gameplay elements are really just there and don't add much to the game, except for the decision of which characters you talk to during free time. Very fair. I feel like Danganronpa's gameplay does add a small bit of immersion because you're controlling the pace of the game and you feel like you're the detective because you're going about that guy's got Pride Sovereign? Gay King? Yes, absolutely. Oh, they've got a mutate deck. Interesting. Because you feel like you are solving the mystery because you are controlling the pace of how you see things and how you view things, and yeah. I find that really, really interesting, but also, yeah, its gameplay elements aren't really there for much. It's basically just to do some busy work, essentially. But it's fun. It's a good time. 2, 3, 4... 10, 14. Yeah. Oh wait, no, this is the other card. I get +3/+3 on all creatures until the end of turn. Okay. We'll save you. We are going to, I think, begin the summoning process for my boy. I'm a huge fan of voice acting, and I am a natural actor. I'm a dramatic person in general, so I'll likely appreciate the crazy moments. Oh yeah, that's one of the best things about Higurashi is it's really all about its characters, and it has some really, really nice character moments in it. Which I just think is great. I think it's great. Everybody gets their moment to be crazy, essentially, or to be malicious, or to do something fun. Yeah, I know. I know. It's okay. I'm probably going to win soon, so it's alright. You still can't really attack because I might just kill your one dude. And yeah, I can play you too. Let's play you. All right, it's time to, oh! I'm a huge fan of the saying that the story doesn't make the characters make the story, so I'll appreciate it even more. Yeah, I think that, I gotta get all right early now. I think that a lot of stories can work both ways. So, like, some stories are much more plot focused and some stories are much more character focused. In some stories, the plot drives the characters, and some stories, the characters drive the plot. In more modern days, the latter is becoming much more prevalent, just because of the rise of TV shows and character dramas and stuff like that. I generally like the latter. I generally like character-driven works, just because as someone who is also an actress, that makes me happy. I'm good at coming up with character motivations and deep character thought processes, so I tend to like character-driven works as well. I think you can very easily tell a story that's focused on the plot, but I tend to usually feel a deeper connection to stories where the characters are the ones that are in control of the situation, and you feel like the characters are making decisions, which is affecting the plot. I tend to like that. We've got some interesting cards here. I always get so many cards. I'd like to look at them later. We do have a vampire rogue though. Corpse appraiser, errant street artist. That's cool. All right, but now, lads. So what all are you able to do during your opponent's turn? So what I can do during my opponent's turn is I can first of all play instants in my hand. So if I have any land cards left over from my turn that I did not use, I can play an instant spell card. Not all spell cards are instants. A lot of them are enchantments, which means that I can't play them on my opponent's turn. But stuff like Shock, that just does 2 damage to an opponent, stuff like that, those are instant cards. I can use those at any point during my opponent's turn. I also have the ability to defend my opponent's attacks. So if I had any monsters that did not attack during my turn, that aren't tapped, which is when they're turned slightly when you can't play them. If I have any monsters that I left untapped, I can use them to defend against my opponent's attacks. Just wait there for their tactic, then do a counter tactic, like attacking their weakest characters or the weakest turret. I think you're talking about Magic. That isn't always how it works, though. Usually if you're on the defensive, that means you're going to lose. You kind of need to get on the offensive with Magic, otherwise, or you need to have some sort of plan that can allow you to get on the offensive, because otherwise you're gonna die very quickly. All right, guys, we can get the sheep. Sheep. Yeah. Set him as my default companion. Yeah. I feel like Danganronpa is way more about the characters. It's why I love it so much. The characters make it, and to be fair, Spike did a good job on Danganronpa. Oh no, for sure. Yeah, Danganronpa is definitely character-driven work. Obviously, a lot of the fan base's appreciation of it is the different characters, their different quirks, and how they related to the plot and the mysteries. I'm a person who enjoys the individual mysteries of Danganronpa more than the overarching plot. I think with the exception of the second game, the overarching plots of Danganronpa have always been kind of but I always liked the characters of Danganronpa and the murder mysteries and how they all work together, because the characters serve to make the murder mysteries so interesting, because the idea that they have ultimate abilities often means that, like, you just... Oh, hold on, I got a message. Let me just make sure it's not Mice Man. It's Adra. Okay, so I take back what I said. I guess I am good at this. Yeah, no shit, friend. No shit, friend. Oh, Mice Man can't make it because he has dinner with family. Wow! Lame, Mice Man! Lame! Anyway, Adra says also, but don't forget, your life total is just a resource. 1 is not 0. Exactly. You don't gain anything by finishing with more life points than your opponent did, except in specific circumstances, I guess, if you have, like, table rules or whatever, house rules. So, like, yeah, even if you have 1 life point and you win, you still win. So it's more important to play what you've got and allow them to do a little damage to you than to go on the defensive. Okay. So, I now have the Doge. Let's go to my profile. We can see the Doge. Pets. There he is. There is the Doge. I will name him Douglas, and he will be mine. Someday I want to get a Shiba Inu, and I want to name him Douglas. If that ever happens for the streams, I'm just going to get the Doug cam. I'm just going to, like, attach a camera set to the dog's collar, like, have it just right in front of his face. You can just follow the dog around. Can you pet the dog? I cannot pet the dog. I can in the game, I believe. I haven't actually had a pet on my side of the field before. So, we'll see. Speaking of favorite Danganronpa characters, favorite Danganronpa character. I have a couple. I mean, I'm gonna sound like a normie bitch for saying this. I like Nagito Komaeda. I mean, I wrote a whole character in Edie Valley that's kind of Nagito Komaeda XP. Not really. I had this character in mind before I played Danganronpa, but playing Danganronpa and seeing Nagito made a couple of details about this character click into place for me for sure. Although I like all of the kind of you cringe Nagito fan. I like all of the rival characters. I always have. I like Byakuya a lot. I think he's a douche canoe. Byakuya is interesting because for the first trial I absolutely fucking hated his guts. Like I thought he was annoying and awful and just just disgusting. And then trial 2 entirely turned it around for me and I became a Byakuya simp. But I like Nagito. I think my favorite rival character there is Kokichi Oma. Because I'm a freak. I mean, obviously you all know me. I'm a big fan of the Shota Boy archetype. Mostly because I can voice Shota Boys. And I think they're always fun characters to voice and fun characters to play. So Kokichi Oma is definitely my favorite rival character because he is just such a little shit gremlin. And you gotta love that. You gotta love the little shit gremlin. I just like how goofy and weird he is, and I also like how it's just impossible to know what he's thinking, because anything that's out of his mouth could be a lie, and it most likely probably is. And I just like how we never even really figure out his deal. We kind of get there. Like, we kind of get that, oh, ultimately he was working for the greater good, but like, he's just such a shit gremlin. I love him. As far as other characters go, Junko Enoshima obviously is one of my favorite characters. I think my favorite character from Danganronpa though of all time is specifically Genocide Jill. I do love Toko Fukawa as well, but specifically Genocide Jill is my favorite character. I think I like both of them mostly because I relate to them a lot. I too am a writer who's a weirdo. But Genocide Jill is just such a fun, interesting, entertaining character. I just laugh. I laugh whenever she's on the screen. And that's, I think, the most important part. Bye, Gabriel. Thanks for stopping by. Anything out of any character's mouth can be a lie, to be fair. That's the appeal of the trials. Oh, of course, but specifically Kokichi, you know it's probably a lie. Why do you relate to the serial killer? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I relate to Toko as a writer more so than anything. And to be fair, to be honest, I say it often, but it's probably true. In all honesty, I write so I kill characters and torture characters in my books, so I don't in real life. I don't think I actually would ever torture or kill someone, but I think it makes going through life a lot easier for me that I can just have these fictional characters to just play with, and that I don't have to think ill of people. I can be happy and sunny and friendly in real life because I can just torture characters in my books. So I kind of relate to Genocide Jill a little bit. Okay, so what have we got for events today? Standard metagame challenge. Bring your standard deck and play best of 3. I don't have enough coins. I probably won't have enough coins for any of these, unfortunately, because I spent all my money on Popper. That is not concerning whatsoever. You know it. Just be glad I can write. Just be glad I can write. Please give her money so she can be happy without going Joker mode. Oh, so this is interesting. Oh, so it's just like the jumpstart packs. Oh, that's fascinating. That's cool. I like that. We're gonna end up playing a couple more normal rounds, I think, just so I can get this, so I can actually maybe have enough money to participate in something. Historic event. Yeah, okay, these are just all normal shit. It's obviously Saturday, so there's no midweek magic or anything like that. Yeah, this is Brawl, so that's legit. Oh, okay, so, oh, gotcha. So this is Commander. I forgot that Arena does actually have Commander. I just never play Commander. Favorite Danganronpa child, the double kill in V3 and the fourth in Goodbye Despair are probably my favorites. My favorite Danganronpa trials are the ones where the characters I hate die. Very fair, Gerbil. Oh, let's see. I gotta remember. Obviously, 1-2 is one of my favorites, just because it's the Genocide Jill chapter. Honestly, the second trials in all the games are fantastic. They're some of the best ones. I think the third ones are sometimes too complicated, but I do quite like the third trial of the first game. Which one from the third one was the good one? I think it was the fifth one, the big Kokichi chapter. Who's my favorite Batman character? Oh, well, that's really hard. That's really difficult. So, I mean, I want to say Harley, obviously, but hi, Mr. Sir, welcome. I want to say Harley, but also Harley has kind of changed in the last couple of years. I liked Harley back when she was still a villain, if that makes any sense. I think that Harley Quinn... Rosariana, okay, real talk, can you please acknowledge that Celeste did nothing wrong? That's right, Gerbil's a Celeste simp, I forgot about that. Regardless, Harley used to be a villain. She used to be fallible. She used to be, you know, stuck in this twisted, ugly relationship with no way to get out of it. And even though she was sympathetic, she was still fun and she was still evil. She was still allowed to be a villain. I think in the modern day now, that relationship with Joker has become quote-unquote problematic for the viewership that DC is going for, which is in the Twitter crowd, unfortunately, when it comes to Harley, because you can market her very easily towards that crowd of people. And so, thus, that kind of means that that crowd was never going to relate to a relationship between Joker and Harley, because for one, it's straight, for two, it's a complex, abusive relationship. That's the long and short of it. And while there are some moments where Joker and Harley are a phenomenal couple and are wonderful together, there are a lot of times where they're not, and Joker sucks. But he's the fucking Joker. What would you expect? And so in order to make her more appealing to that demographic, they sawed off a lot of her edges. They made her much more of a hero. She doesn't really commit a lot of crimes anymore. She kind of just is the quirky girl with the baseball bat, and she's more often than not working with Batman than against him, which is a shame. That sucks, because I think it's a shame that they decided to really downplay the Joker-Harley relationship, because I think it's something worth exploring and examining. I think that just because something shouldn't exist in real life, and just because something would be bad if it existed in real life, I don't think that means that they, shouldn't, that people shouldn't put it in fiction, because I think that fiction is inherently a place for things like that, so that they don't happen in real life, and so that we can kind of, as humanity, we can kind of explore those things without having to deal with them in real life. And obviously you need to come in with some foresight, you need to come in with some knowledge, you need to come in saying, okay, this is a piece of fiction, this is not something that should happen in real life. And the reason a lot of that stuff has become so ostracized now, talking about darker topics like that, is because there are a lot of now, since young children now have access to stuff like that, like they never have before, and now that a lot of even adults are increasingly immersing themselves in children's media and are kind of losing that ability to see things in shades of gray, it's unfortunate, and it's something that I think my generation in particular is having a lot more trouble being okay with and being able to separate fiction from reality. And there are some people who can't separate fiction from reality, and those people are always going to exist. But those people shouldn't take away the fun for the rest of us, if you know what I mean. I write dark shit. I write dark shit. I see what you're saying, but also Harley leaving Joker and being gay with Poison Ivy's actually an older plotline from the comics, and you probably think it is. Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I have no problem with Harley and Poison Ivy in a relationship at all. I think they're cute, and I know it goes back quite a ways. I know they've always had that sexual tension. I've done my research on Harley, believe me. I'm not trying to say that putting forward that relationship is bad at all. I just think that it's a shame that they've put so much, that in every single work Harley is in, they've put so much more effort than you know, at least I wish there were works that dealt with both, instead of everybody just trying to forget that Harley was ever with Joker now, which is a shame. Oh god, I gotta catch up on stuff now. I usually tend to explain how I'm feeling with the Joker quote, and Harley and Ivy's lesbian panic is way better than Harley and Joker. I like both relationships for different reasons, I think. But do you really think that Hollywood has the tact to handle this in any sensitive way? Not at all. I don't think it's a place for Hollywood at all. I think that, I actually think that right now, just based on what I see working at a comic shop, I think that the comics industry is much more nuanced and able to handle a topic like that than Hollywood is right now, actually. So I don't anticipate us seeing a very good Joker-Harley relationship in a movie ever. I think potentially you could do it in a TV show. I think that would give you enough time and enough space to explore it properly. I don't think a movie could, and I don't think a movie should. Pairing with Poison Ivy wasn't a cool idea. Can't Harley do better than a person whose entire gimmick is faking love for people in order to harm them. That's fair. And Poison Ivy's gotten a lot of her edges shaved off as well, because she was also a villain, and now people are increasingly forgetting that she was ever a villain too, because girl boss, gatekeep, gaslight, I guess. The only sensible people in Hollywood are the ones writing darker stories, the horror writers. That's fair. That's very fair. But yeah, anyway, I got way off topic. I want to say Harley. I think Harley Quinn from the animated series is one of my favorite Batman characters. I also love the Joker. We stand the Joker here, okay? You all know I'm a freak and I'm into crazy guys, and certainly Joker. Joker's great. Honestly, Batman's Rogues Gallery in general is just fantastic. Like, I love Riddler. I especially, the way they did Riddler in the new Batman movie is actually very interesting and very fun. I'm usually not a super big fan of trying to make Batman too realistic and leaning too far away from the silliness that made the comics. But I love the Riddler in the Pattinson version of Batman. I absolutely love Penguin in Gotham. I think Gotham did a lot of the villains right, at least in the first season. I like the Riddler in Gotham as well. I really like, I always forget his name, the actor that plays Jim Gordon in the new Batman movie as well. He's always great. I love him in everything, and when I heard he was going to be Commissioner Gordon, I was ecstatic, because I was like, oh my god, he's going to play him brilliantly, and he did, and it was great. Animated Batman was great. I need to see more of it. Obviously, Mark Hamill's one of my favorite Jokers. I think my favorite Joker incarnation is the Arkham Joker, the first two Arkham game Jokers, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, because he was a Joker that was, you know, much more in line with the comics, but also he was voiced by Mark Hamill, which made it fantastic. The main Rogues lineup is amazing. Scarecrow, Riddler, Penguin, Harley, Ivy, Freeze, and of course Joker. Yes, I agree. Bane is in there as well. It's more like Ivy's gimmick as an eco-terrorist was some great fiction in the 60s, but in the current year that's a bit more of a relevant issue for us. And that's fair, and I wish they would play Ivy that way more often. I wish they would let Ivy be like, hey, stop fucking up the fucking planet, corporations! But of course, since DC's owned by a corporation, they'll never do that. They'll never do that. But yeah, I got on a Batman tangent. Oh god, if you ever want me to get on a tangent, ask me about Batman, I guess. I have a lot of opinions on Batman. I think I have so many opinions on Batman because Specifically, Batman's villains are so just there for deep character exploration, and no one's really done it. I mean, in the comics, obviously in various points in the comics history, they've done it. The Arkham games even do it a little bit. Gotham does it as well. But like, there's so much potential to just explore the Batman villains, and yet every single mainline Batman movie just focuses on fucking Bruce Wayne again, and it's like, just let Bruce Wayne be a silly guy in a bat costume who's just too emo for his own good. Let's see about these villains now, shouldn't we? Why can't Mr. Freeze ever get a win? Shit, you right. Eco Terrorist would be even better now, but I feel like they'd be hesitant to really heavily lean into it as a villain these days. That's fair. Again, it's a question of nuance. I think as a society, we are losing our ability to critical think and to experience nuance in works. I think I think Ivy as a villain could really, really work if you played her as a villain who has the entire right intentions, is doing this for entirely the right reasons, but is just going about it in a really shitty backwards sort of way. I think that could actually really work if you played it correctly. Specifically Eco-Terrorist that doesn't have to smooch everything in sight. Very fair. I actually agree with that a lot, Gerbil. Obviously one of Ivy's main things has always been that she seduces men and she's the sexy one. And that's obviously just because she was, I think, one of the first major female Batman villains, and back in the day in comics, that's what you did with women characters. It's still what you do with women characters today. I mean, you don't see it if you're not in the comics world, but like there's whole publishing houses that are dedicated to putting out shit like Vampirella and like Draculina and these like that sort of like women in like half an inch of spandex sort of stories still very much exist. Fucking Red Sonja is another one I was thinking of. Those companies, all their books have a cosplay cover version. It's weird. I'm not a fan of them. My favorite moments working in the comic shop are when some 50-year-old gross greasy old man comes up to me with like a handful of like fucking Vampirella comics. If you don't know who Vampirella is, she's this vampire girl who's an alien from a planet of vampires, and her iconic outfit is, I kid you not, about fabric that is about this wide across, that essentially goes like as a kind of like a halter, not halter top, I don't know what the term is, but like it's one of those tops that hooks behind your neck. It goes down, it just covers her nipples, and then it kind of meets right above her crotch and covers that area, and that's all she wears. And it's so funny when a 50-year-old man, greasy old man, walks up to me, drops this pile of comics on me, and I just start beeping him, and I go, well, these aren't going to be as in this pristine condition tonight. Beep. Beep. That'll be $25. So that's fun. Let's see. That's because there's no room for a dark brooding I am evil because the world is tragic villain, because that's what their protagonist is. And that's honestly one of the reasons I love Batman, is because it is such a reversal. The villains get to be super fun and outrageous because Batman's such a fucking dark, brooding character, which would usually be the villain's role, and the heroes are usually happy and fun. But I love fun villains. Fun villains are my favorite things. Obviously, Abigail Hodge is my main villain in my main seminal work right now, and she's one of the most fun characters I've ever written. I still think about her to this day because she's so fun. Ivy's an incredible villain if she's done right. Ivy done wrong, not so much. Oh, absolutely. Whenever I think Vampirella, I just keep thinking of one of those undead antagonists from Plan 9 from outer space. That's about right. She's very much based on like those B-movie tropes, very much so. Originally in Heart of Ice, Nora was actually supposed to be dead. So yeah, the writers even from the beginning were going to give Freeze a big fat L. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Freeze can never catch a break. Alright, I better play a game. I've been talking forever. Dragon, which deck should I use? Goose Hand. Goose Hanad. Which deck should I use?
The only one I know is the cat.
Well, I've got the cats. I've got This Is My Asshole. I've got the werewolves, which is This Ain't No Omegaverse. I've got the vampires, which is Menstruation Sensation. And I've got the angels, which is just called Angles.
Have you been using the cats a lot?
I used the cats a couple times, yeah.
Which one have you not used?
I've used all of them at least once, but I haven't used the angels or the wolves one very much tonight.
Do the cats anyway.
Do the cats anyway? Okay, I'll do the cats again. Oh, no, I didn't want to make a new deck. No.
Make a new deck.
I can't make a new deck. That'd take forever.
Have your audience make a deck for you.
Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God. That would be awful. That would be awful. That would be awful. I'm sorry, guys. I can't let you do that. There's too many options. There's too many choices. There's too many choices. Pick that card. No, not that one. The other one. This one? Or this one? Did I hear make a deck? Adra, no. Alright, Adra. Adra, you know this game. Give me a creature type and I'll make a deck based on it, but I don't use blue. I'll use anything but blue. I'll use anything but blue. Pick the meta deck. No! Blue deck. No! No, I don't like blue. I don't use blue. I use every other color but blue. I like this duress card though. I don't use. Oh, speaking of Batman villains, though, I'm super excited. Dragon, what's the fucking the fighting game called? Multiverses. There's this game coming. Slivers? Slivers? What the fuck is Slivers? There's a game coming out called Multiverses, which is basically Warner Brothers decided they were gonna make Smash Bros. And it's awesome, because Warner Brothers owns DC. Warner Brothers owns Hanna-Barbera. Warner Brothers owns Adventure Time and Steven Universe. I guess they don't own all of these, but they've made deals to get some of these characters. So, like, they've got Shaggy and Velma fighting Harley and Joker and Wonder Woman. They've got fucking Steven Universe and what was the other? Elf or Dragon deck? I'm just gonna play a game. This is gonna take too long. We only have like 35 minutes. We're gonna play a game. I'm gonna use my Angels deck. I want to see the puppy. Oh yeah, Multiverse. That's the game where Garnet from Steven Universe constantly dunks on Batman. I can't wait for Ultra Instinct Shaggy to be in that game. So, by the way, fun fact, in their original advertising for Multiverse, they have him go Ultra Instinct mode. They literally make a joke about it. Because one of the best parts about Multiverse is that they got a lot of the iconic voice actors. So, they got Tara Strong for Harley. They got Kevin Conroy for Batman. They got fucking Matthew Lillard back for Shaggy. They got him back, dude! He's gonna do it! I love Matthew Lillard as Shaggy.
Also, Ultra Instinct is one of his abilities in the game.
That's right, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can literally use more than 1% of his power.
No, he actually has a voice line where he says that he's being constrained at 0.0001%.
That's right. Oh, you guys, I drew the Book of Exalted Deeds. It's over. It's fucking over. It's so over. It's so over, you guys. If I can survive. Here, look, I got my boy. Look at him. Look at my boy. He's sniffing. Look at him go. But yeah, it's cool because they've got they've got a free-for-all, they've got a 1v1, they've got a 2v2, which is very interesting as well. We're gonna draw cards because I need to draw more cards. Yes, okay, cool. I needed that. Excellent. But yeah, no, it looks like it's gonna be a great game. It's in closed alpha right now. I believe it's gonna enter open beta this summer. Obviously, Dragon and I are gonna get Noah and Mice Man probably to play it with us, and it's gonna kick ass. It's gonna be fun. They haven't announced Joker for it yet. I'm assuming at some point they probably will, because it's gonna be one of those free-to-play games where they're constantly releasing new content for it, and they're gonna have seasons for it. So I imagine Joker will be included at some point. And then of course, Dragon and I are gonna have to 2v2 people as Joker and Harley. It'll be fun. We'll outvoice the voice actors. I said this in the past. If you have watched any animated media aimed at a younger audience in the past like 10 years, you have heard Tara's voice. Oh yes, Tara Strong is in basically everything. Tara Strong has been in everything from yeah, we're gonna put him on an Angelic Guardian. Tara Strong has been on everything from Batman to My Little Pony. So she's everywhere, but my favorite voice she's done is obviously Harley Quinn. I think she's Harley in the Arkham games as well, I believe. You've got a lot of different colors there, my dude, my guy, my friend.
Most people might also know her as Timmy Turner.
That's right.
She also did Timmy Turner.
Yes. Correct. I don't have quite enough to play either of these. I'm gonna foretell you. And then I'm going to... Can I play it? No, I can't play it. I'm going to keep gaining life, because this deck is all about gaining life. Are you going to use your angel to block me? No, you're not. Okay. Cool. Good to know. So once I get it out here, I want to get a stronger angel out. But once I do, I want to play the Book of Exalted Deeds. So basically, if I gain 3 or more life this turn, I get a 3/3 angel, and then if I exile the Book of Exalted Deeds, I can't lose the game, and my opponent can't win the game. I see. They're just gonna. Oh, what happened to my angel? Did they get rid of it? Oh, that's a shame. Oh no. They temporarily took control of it. Oh, Angel of Destiny. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. So yeah, next turn it's Book of Exalted Deeds time, baby. We can play that. What else do you do? If you have at least 15 more life than your starting total, each player. Yeah. So also I can instantly win the game with her. Thank you. If I can get 3 more life and I attack, I win. My angel deck is great if I can get it to work. Okay, obviously we're gonna play the Book of Exalted Deeds. We're gonna sacrifice it, put it on the Angel of Destiny. And now I can't lose. They can reduce me to 0 hit points and I'll just keep getting negative hit points. I don't think it'll happen this round, but I don't think it'll happen this time, but I can just keep going. I can just keep going. So now I can't lose. So it's just a matter of building up my forces and kicking ass. I gotta protect the Angel of Destiny, but I don't think this person has a lot of like instant kill cards, so we're gonna be fine. They do have some red, so I gotta be careful. But Angel of Destiny also has 6 health, which is why I put the Book of Exalted Deeds on them. Yeah, I know you're gonna keep creating copies of the Angel. That's fine. That's fine. Interesting. You have a shifter deck. That's really, really interesting. Okay, we're gonna play the Youthful Valkyrie, because I wish I'd gotten this card at the beginning, because that would have been helpful, but now we're gonna play the Shepherds of the Cosmos. And now you get life, and now I get to bring back a card that had 2 or more hit points, so now, and draw a card, so now I'm going to do it again. And yeah, now if I attack, I win. I believe. If I... Yeah, I win. Oh no, I have to attack them directly. I see. Okay. That's fine. What does this boy do? Yes, artifact, so you can choose new targets for the copy. Okay, so it's more copying shit. Okay. Yeah, we can do this. We can do that. And we can do that. Boom, boom. And we're gonna attack with. Actually, we're. Yeah, no, we're actually not gonna attack this round. I don't think they're actually gonna block me, but I will be attacking this next round, because I can get rid of the progress tyrant. Lots of slime. Ugh, great. Okay, cool, we are definitely gonna get rid of you. So that no copies. And then you. And I gain more. And you can both attack. Now we're indestructible. Doggy is very happy about this. Yeah, I forgot I could gain indestructible. It's silly of me. All of these cards are quite powerful, but you, dear viewer, possess the mightiest card of all, the credit card! Why not put it to good use to flex your magic skills? Also, can we just say, can we just give a little round of applause for Gerbil for, even after like 2 years of this shit, he's still coming up with interesting things to advertise me. Even on the weeks where nobody donates, he's just going, man. He's just going. I win. The Hounds of War! The Hound of War wants to see violence! Hedge focus. Yeah, sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. Ooh, Helm of the Host, gross. Hedgehog, what's your take on Sour Patch Kids ice cream? Dragon, what's your take on Sour Patch Kids ice cream? Oh, he can't hear me. I haven't eaten it. Dragon has. He can tell you up front. Straight for it. Give him a second. He's probably playing Vampire Survivors. She was also the protagonist in Lollipop Chainsaw, which is not a game aimed at children. No, it is not. Gerbil the Great and Powerful. I will give the rat one clap. A single clap for the Gerbil man. A single clap for the rat man. Alright. Alright. Cool. Oh, what's another topic we can talk about? So we talked about Batman for ages. What else do you guys want to talk about? I don't know. Hold on, let me bug Dragon and ask him about the Sour Patch Kids ice cream. He can't hear me. Hey, Dragon.
What?
Oh, you're playing DVD. Sorry, I won't interrupt. I thought you were playing Vampire Survivors. I will bug you when you're done.
Please.
He's back on his bullshit again, so we're not gonna interrupt him. More books? I haven't read a lot of books lately. I've been reading a lot of manga lately, but I haven't been reading a lot of straight up books. I don't oddly enough for me, I don't actually read a lot of straight up fiction anymore. just because I write it so often. I do, of course. But I read a lot of historical nonfiction, and I read a lot of manga, and I read... I'm obviously always reading. I'm just reading straight up fiction less. I do still read it. What was the last thing I really read? I read The Witcher. I read the first 3 Witcher books a little while ago, which were very good. I've been reading a lot of Berserk. So since I started working at the comic shop, I get an insanely good employee discount. So the place I work at, this is probably gonna allow you guys to pin down where I work, but the place I work at is a small family-owned business. It has been for many years. It's really cool because even though it is this small family-owned business it used to have 2 locations, but now it only has 1. But it is the biggest, one of the biggest comic stores in at least the Midwest, but I think America in general. It's absolutely enormous. So we have a lot of shit. We have a lot of shit in there. But since it's this small mom and pop shop, essentially, it's not corporatized at all. It's very much, like when you get a corporate job and they're all like, we're one big family here, and that's the first thing that clues you in that they are going to soullessly suck the life out of you. Yeah, I didn't get that treatment at all. They are a family there. They didn't even have to say it because I love everybody I work with. Well, love everybody but like one person that I work with, but I love everybody I work with. So I get a insanely good employee discount for no reason, because the margins on games and comics are huge. So there's these big deluxe edition Berserk volumes that now that Kentaro Miura has unfortunately passed away, they're now compiling all of Berserk into these like really nice hardcover, like huge, like way bigger than normal manga volumes. They're selling them at like fucking $50, which is insane. Because I know for a fact that they cost less than half of that to produce, because my discount is marked up from cost 10%, which means whatever the store paid for the book plus 10%, so that the store makes at least a little bit of profit. I get them for less than $30 each. And for reference, these big deluxe editions have 3 manga volumes in one, and they're like almost twice as big as like the normal volumes, like it just in actual like size. So yeah, it's way worth the price for me at this point. And I'm really jiving it. I've finally at a place where I can actually read manga because I get it for really cheap now. So I've been reading Berserk, and oh my fucking god, it is wonderful. Here, let me catch up on the chat really quick before I continue on a fucking Berserk rant. I've been playing quite a few itch.io games, and I found quite a few that definitely seem like quality hedgehog voice impression stuff. Oh yeah, totally. Feel free to post them in the request chat in the Discord server. Link in the description below. If you could link them, that would be highly appreciated, just because that's way less work on me. I am also pretty familiar with the itch scene, so odds are I might already have them saved onto my list, but I might not. So totally feel free to link them to me, and I will definitely go give them a check out. Have you read Lord of the Rings? Archive.org has them available for free and has the audiobooks. Great journey in world building. It's the world building. Yeah. I've read The Hobbit. I haven't read the actual Lord of the Rings books, just because honestly I'm not really like a huge fan of like the classical fantasy setting. And I know Lord of the Rings is like obviously like the first one that did it, but it's still got like a lot of the tropes from like what kind of became your classic Dungeons and Dragons fantasy setting. So I haven't read the books. I've seen the movies. I haven't read the books, but it's been ages since I've seen the movies. I need to sit down and watch them again, honestly. But yeah, I haven't read the Lord of the Rings. I should someday. I just haven't gotten around to it. Opinion on one of the cornerstones of manga and anime, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Mwah. Chef's kiss. I first watched part of the first Full Metal Alchemist 2003 anime when I was like just getting into anime for real. Because I watched a lot of anime as a kid. Like I watched a lot of 4Kids TV. Because it was one of the only channels we got. Because I lived out in the middle of nowhere. So I would watch like stuff like Mew Mew Power, Do-Re-Mi, Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that on 4Kids TV as a kid. But I didn't really know it was anime, obviously, because I was a kid. You know, I was like, oh, it's a fun cartoon. It's got cool art style. I like it. But then as I got a little older, I actually kind of realized, oh, you know, this is Japanese animation. This is from Japan. And so I decided to properly get into anime. And Fullmetal Alchemist was one of the first things I watched. I didn't ever finish the first anime. I ended up stopping at some point because I don't really know why I stopped. Actually, I just didn't watch it because I was pirating most of the stuff I was watching back then. Forgive me, because I obviously didn't have money to spend on services, and I don't even think Crunchyroll existed when I was first trying to get back into anime. Or if it did, it was still a legal pirate website in its own right. So then later on, I went through a phase where I watched a bunch of anime and I got into it. And then I stopped for a little while, and then I got back into it in high school when I had gotten a summer job, so I had enough money over the course of the school year to afford a Crunchyroll subscription. So I had the Crunchyroll subscription, and I caught up on a lot of anime. I watched stuff like Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill, and Flip Flappers and stuff like that, and I watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood finally. And it was fantastic. I mean, Edward Elric has always been one of my favorite characters. I still intend to do an Edward Elric cosplay someday, I just haven't gotten around to it. But, I mean, what the fuck can I say about it? Fullmetal Alchemist is amazing. It's a like you said, a cornerstone of anime and manga. I still haven't read the actual manga itself. I also, not to be all feminist on main, but I think it's great that one of the most highly acclaimed, you know, manga in the world was just written low-key by a woman. It's great. I love it because it's not aimed at women, obviously. I mean, I wouldn't even say Fullmetal Alchemist is aimed at even like men in particular. I think it's just aimed at kind of a general audience, just because it's just got an engaging story regardless of who you are. But I like it because even if it's not particularly aimed at women, it still has a lot of like awesome female characters that are just there. They're just cool. They're just there. Like, and it's not even made a big deal about that they're like women. Like Riza Hawkeye doesn't go around saying I'm so badass because I'm a woman. She's just cool. And I like that about the story. I like that it's low key like that. It's kind of what I try to do with my writing. I don't get into a lot of political issues in my writing because I write to kind of get away from a lot of that sometimes because I think our modern society is kind of intense. But one of the things I have always believed in and do still believe in is interesting female characters. I don't even want to say strong female characters or badass female characters because there's plenty of those now, and none of them are well written. Except the ones of Fullmetal Alchemist. But I stand by the firm belief that there are not a lot of interesting female characters in just fiction in general. So my thing is that I don't like to make a big deal about it. I don't like to be all girl power about it because I understand that I write in genres that, generally speaking, have a broader male audience than female audience. I'm kind of weird like that. I've always been into genres that more men are attracted to than women are. I don't know why. I just have. But maybe it's just because I was an only child and I was often hanging out with my dad a lot. But I just put in characters that are just happen to be women and are just interesting, and I don't make a big deal about it. But it makes me happy when I ask people what their favorite Edie Valley characters are, and a lot of people are like, oh, I like Lila because of these reasons, or yeah, nobody says they like Abigail Hodge. I'm the only one who likes Abigail Hodge, but you know, I like Lila for these reasons. I like Cindy for these reasons. I like all these female characters for these, you know, in-depth reasons that have personal meaning to me, and I go, that's awesome. That's what I intended. So yeah. Anyway, interesting female characters. I hate to use Danganronpa as an example, but Kyoko, Kiri. Oh no, of course. And not to say that there aren't interesting female characters. I think Kyoko's a fascinating character, and Kyoko's a female character done very right. I think in general, actually, a lot of Japanese fiction does Ironically enough, does female characters better than English fiction. I think Japan is weird though, because there's a lot of female characters in Japan that are way worse than they are in the West. But also there are a lot of them that are better. It's just a weird thing. I think in general, the less mainstream you get with it, the better female characters you find. Thank you for linking them. No username. I will check after the stream for sure. All right. Should we play one more game? Let's play one more game. Let's do the vampires one more time, because you guys seem to like the vampires. So we'll do the vampires. Hi, anime. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We've been talking about Batman and stuff all night. I've just been going on rants like I intended. Ooh. We got a Ren. Ren? I think that's her name. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Dogi. Hi, Dogi. Look at him go. It'd be nice if I could get either another black. Oh, perfect. Or it'd be nice if I could get something to just a spark or something. Just get rid of him. That'd be really nice. That'd be really nice, Popper. Oh, look at him go! Look at him dance! Oh, look at him go! What's this? Oh. That kind of sucks. Do we do this? Oh, I played the wrong fucking card. I guess we're not doing that this run. We're gonna do this one. And now the trap begins. So I have one card that every time a creature takes damage, they get +1/+1. And now I have a card that every time an opponent takes damage, creatures gain +1/+1. So it's a good time. It's a good time. They can't win. I am gonna lose a little bit of life bringing out these creatures, but also I don't need many. I'm gonna bring out the Falcon Wrath Perforator, and I think that's all I'm gonna need really at the moment. Okay, cool. And now we're gonna give you some boost. And it just keeps going. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. I've gotten some good matches. I'm not usually this good. Would you like one more game after this? For sure, Adria. Let's play one more game after this. I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna take it. Alright. Cool. We'll send you out. Send you out. We're gonna deal some damage so that I don't even lose my Falcon Perforator, and I get extra points. Booyah. Booyah. And we'll go you. Now I have a lot of very strong creatures. What do you do again? Oh, you create. Whenever she becomes tapped, you create lifelink. You give me a knife. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay. Okay, we're gonna clown on him. Ready? And then we're gonna do this. Goodbye! GG! GG, friend! I've gotten good games tonight. Usually I'm not this good. I look really good tonight. I think it's because it's Saturday night and all the normies are out, so I look better than I am. These people really have not been putting up much of a fight, though. Okay. Yeah, Adra, get your butt back in here. I would love to play one more game with you. Gerbil says, I agree, stuff that's out of the mainstream does have a tendency to showcase better female characters. A good example of this is Sakura Quest, whose main 5 characters are women. Please watch Sakura Quest. I still haven't watched Sakura Quest. I will, Gerbil. I will someday, I promise. I haven't watched it. I haven't not watched it out of spite. I just haven't gotten around to it. What's my favorite class in RPGs? Oh, I mean, obviously all classes are slightly different. I tend to play magic users a lot. I just like the creativity of spells. Adra!
Yes?
Oh, there you are. Hi. Welcome. I like the creativity of spells and different stuff. What do you play in RPGs, Adra?
In RPGs?
Yeah.
It's a mix-up between spellcasters and rogues.
And rogues? That's basically
Yeah.
the same, yeah.
I really like sneaky, stealthy, stabby.
I tend to like spellcasting a little bit more, but sometimes in certain games or whatever, when the spellcasting isn't that fun, I'll do rogue instead. So like,
I mean, fair.
for the first 2 Dragon Age games, I was definitely a mage, and then the second, I'll do angels again, sure. And then the second one, I also played mage. Third one, I ended up playing an archer because the mages were boring in the third game.
Oh, that's why. You. Sure. I am playing a deck that I gave an idea to myself because of your idea.
Oh no, did you just make a deck now?
I just made a dragon deck.
Oh my god. I don't know how you did that. Oh, that was an awful hand.
Yikes.
Oh,
Yikes.
are you gonna have to mulligan too?
Yes, I mean, okay.
Okay, that'll work, I guess.
That'll
be fine. That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
I'll put you there.
Get rid of this one.
I would also like to point out that I named this deck Dragon.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the naming convention.
If you beat this, you get to yell you beat Dragon.
Okay, cool. I will remember that.
Oh god, I have made mistakes.
Okay. Oh, this is okay. Cool. We're gonna do you. You've already made mistakes.
Yeah, I've made mistakes in some deck building.
Also, do you like my pooper? Look at him. He's so sweet. You can click on him and he does things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he barks at me if I try to click on him.
I think he does, yeah. There's so many
mean,
more animations when he's yours, though. That's so sweet. If you run your mouse over and he does stuff, for me, that's cute. Oh, oh my. Oh my. Wouldn't it be a shame if someone smited you?
Oh, my dragon. Ugh. Yeah, no, errors have been made.
Oof, I'm sorry, man.
I have 4 green cards in my hand. And I do not have enough resources in this deck.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Nah.
That's okay, I'm gonna kick your ass.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I would give you a chance, but if I do...
then you'll win. Then
you'll kick my ass, so I can't let you do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I got another potion of healing. We're gonna do that.
Is it time for potion of healing chains?
And then we're gonna do another potion of healing. I drew another card.
Nope.
Alright.
4, 7... Yeah, I'm dead.
Yep, there you are. Yay, I won one! Dragon! I did it. Yay! It beat you, even if it was with a horrible deck, and that's the only reason why. Yay!
Where you...
Yeah, the thing about Magic is you really have to play around with the deck before you can like make sure it's a good deck, because you can never tell until you've played it, until the RNG fucks you over.
Yeah.
Everybody's cheering. Thank you. Or maybe he wouldn't happen to have any white dragons with blue eyes, would he? Oh, woo, says Gerbil. Alright,
I dare you.
Alright, one more game. One more game. We'll do the Angels again. It'll be a rematch. And then after that, it'll be time to end the stream. Mice Man's lame. He had dinner with his parents, even though he downloaded Arena in order to play with me for the stream.
Boo.
We're gonna shame him. We shame him.
I mean, we always shame Mice Man.
We shame Mice Man. But specifically now. Is it possible to kill your opponent on the first turn? Like, go second and throw a bunch of monsters out and attack a bunch? Not on the first turn because your monsters can't attack the first turn.
Okay, so technically you can't kill them that way, but there are contradictions.
Yes, there are ways you could do it. It's much more complicated than Yu-Gi-Oh! In which...
I should know, I've played them.
Yeah, yeah, this will be fine.
There's a reason why I play Storm in Modern. It's because I don't like my opponents having fun.
Fair enough. Alright, draw a card.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together now.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Ooh. Ew. Ew, I don't like that very much.
I forgot that it did that too. I just treat it as a random growth.
I don't like that.
Let's see. Well.
Oh, and also, Dribble, it'd be very hard to throw a bunch of monsters out on the first turn because all of these monsters have a mana cost, and you can only play 1 mana a turn. So, Magic is built against 1-turn victories, like the new Yu-Gi-Oh meta. Mostly just so that doesn't happen. We're gonna do this. We're gonna draw a card. We're gonna do this. I'm not gonna attack. I don't think.
Oh?
No, I'm not.
I mean, probably for the best, but also...
Oh,
goals!
God. Oh, God.
Let's see, what do I need? You.
Jesus Christ. You really like mana heavy decks. Wow.
Do I have... Let's see this one.
Yeah, I'll discard a card, that's fine. Do it to me. Okay.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh.
That's... No, it's not. Okay. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this.
I think I understand how it feels to be on the side of Soul Wardens.
I only drew angels that... Oh, that guy. I only drew angels that are my high cost angels, so that's unfortunate.
Well,
I can't get any monsters out. I'm not getting any of my lower powered angels. I'm just getting all of the really annoyingly complicated ones. And I'm not getting any lands. I'm just getting like really big monsters and spells. And nothing else. Alright, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is unique since it's a mana. You can just keep going if you have the cards to do so. Yep, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of weird. I think most trading card games have mana systems. Not all of them do, but a lot of them do. Doggy, doggy,
Big dumb idiot.
Oh my god, look at him. Look at him go. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, 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 okay. I'm just hanging on. I'm just barely hanging on.
Just barely.
I'm hanging on, man. Oh god, you've got more mana. How are you doing? You love these 5-color decks, don't you?
No comment.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And now I'm gonna
Ah.
start making dragons. Yeah. Wow.
No. No.
And all is right with the world.
Fuck. Go away.
You chose the wrong one.
I know I did. Go away. I finally got the useful Valkyrie now that she's gonna do anything now. Oh my god, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm flubbernecked. Oh yeah, anime brings up the Yu-Gi-Oh story about the guy at the tournament who had such a big deck that he had 2 people carry in the deck. In a huge case. It was to make some sort of point, I remember. Yeah, I'm fucked. Frankly, I'm fucked. I'm flubbernecked. Frankly, I'm flubbernecked. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. I can't. Even if I block, you're gonna kill me. Oh god. Oh god. I'm sorry you had to witness that, puppy. I'll rub your tummy. Oh yes.
And that is how you murder someone.
It was for just the fact that it has no official deck size limit. That's right. After that guy did that, they added deck restrictions. 60 cards became the new deck max size. Yeah. All right. Well, that is time. Thank you guys for joining me for this chill pseudo Q&A stream while I play a little bit of Magic. Thanks, Ager, for joining me as well.
Thanks for having me.
No problem at all. Anytime, my friend. Well, not anytime, but, you know, most times.
Most times.
Most times. But thank you guys all so much for watching. Thank you guys for listening to me talk about Batman for way too long. And I'll see you guys all next time. Farewell. And